rushing me. Just be rushing me. I'm coming. Oh, been out of town. Now I'm back. Hey, y'all go to rushing me already. Can't be rushing me. Can't rush a masterpiece. Hey. What is going on, people? What is up? It is me. I am here. Hey. What is up? What up? All of that good stuff, good shit, and everything. Hey, y'all. Um, See, I need to guest host for one time. Come on. Listen, I was looking for a guest host for Silly Saturday, and nobody wanted to guest host Silly Saturday for me. Oh boy. Hey Bobo, hey Fred J, hey CJ Smith. Hey Jeff, hey Boogie L. Listen, I'm here for all of the substitute teachers. If you want to come and guest host, be my guest. We can do this thing. All right, y'all. I know I missed y'all too this weekend. I had to go and do some stuff and make it happen. We made it happen and we back. And now we're here to serve the people. Lots went on this weekend while I was going off the grid. And we're gonna talk about some things and get y'all up out of here before really B gets going. In about 5 minutes, I'm gonna duck off. I got a Zoom. You know how you have that work Zoom call that you gotta be on, but you ain't gotta be on screen and you ain't gotta have your volume on and you ain't gotta talk. You could just have your audio and your video muted. Just let it play in the background. Yeah, I gotta go do that. You know how that goes. Got one of those. Anyway, so I thank y'all for bearing with me as I was out and we are back. So listen, there was a lot of sugar spikes going on this weekend. It was a spiky weekend. Hey Tracy, my love. Child, my son goes to college about an hour away from there. I picked him up last Sunday. It's child. Oh, about an hour away from Buff where we're at the supermarket in Buffalo. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm already starting off, y'all, with a now and later. Because I know the way my sugar levels are already fine tuned. I need to regulate it, get it in order, focus my sugar levels. So I'm just starting off with a piece of now and later. So I'll lose my goddamn minds. Hey YBS Mary, listen. What I got about an hour. Y'all know really big goes on about between 6:15, 6:30. That give me about a good hour. So we're gonna get in here for a good hour. I'm gonna try not to lose my goddamn mind in that good hour, and then we're gonna transfer us over to really big. Now, what me and really B and Evie were talking about this. There's this new feature on YouTube when you go live where I could literally, or one YouTuber who's live could literally transfer all of the people in their live to another active live. So it's like take the party that you have it and just transfer everybody, and you will be literally transferred into the other person's chat. I was looking at it a couple weeks ago, and I just haven't had a chance to sit down and talk about it. Well, we're gonna try. We talked about maybe trying it one day, and it'll help out people who are smaller. So if I have like a whole bunch of people, or really, we have a whole bunch of people in her live, and she wants to, maybe help out somebody else or have people put eyes on another person, she can, literally in her live and everybody who's actively in that live will literally be transferred into the other person's live. So yeah, it's real cool. I saw it happen. It's just something we have to test out and play around with. So it's really, really cool. And we were talking about that. So that's something we might do in the very near future. Hey, Quintessential. So yeah, that would be real cool. So we could go from one live to the next. So we could be here talking politics or talking other things, and then when really B is ready, I could just transfer all of you all over into her live, and you wouldn't even have to go anywhere. And it would help also with things like when you don't get the notification, because you know how YouTube is about notifications. So even if you didn't get the notification, if you were in my live, you could just, or vice versa, if she wanted to transfer you over here and you never got my notification, she could literally say, all right, we all going over there. Y'all hold on. We about to transfer you over, and you don't do anything. You just wait right there. And the next thing you know, you're transported um over there. So yeah. So before I lose my mind, before I lose my mind with what's going on over in Buffalo. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get that work Zoom started, y'all. Give me one sec. Get that party started. Let's get this party started right. Ow, ow. Let's get this party started quickly. Set it up. Set it up. Set it up. All right. Got that up and going. They already in there getting it in. They're getting it in. Let me get me something to drink on. I bought me some little crayon mangoes that is good for chaser when you don't want to open a whole one. Hey Tabitha, we gonna be over here getting it in today. I'm about to lose my damn mind with what we got going on. So um we might could get Tabitha even involved with that. Tabitha, have you heard about the new feature where you can literally be live and transfer everybody in your live chat to another ongoing person's live? So if I was live and or you were live or vice versa, and I went ahead and left and started my live, and then you could you could transfer everybody in your live chat to mine or vice versa. They have that feature. But the person would have to, I would, if it was me, for example, I would have to end my live. And once I ended my live, I would have already chosen your live, and I could just send all my people over there. They wouldn't have to do anything. They could just wait where they are, and it will automatically transport them. So that's something that we're going to be trying now. It started a couple of weeks ago, but I literally watched it. I just haven't had a chance to play around with it, but that's a new feature. We'll see. Anyway, um, yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm. I mean, it would help with notificate people who don't get notifications, and so you wouldn't even have to worry about it. You could just transfer all the people who didn't even get the notification, or it could get people new subscribers and stuff like that. So cool stuff, cool beans. So I saw this story earlier this morning, child, and I said, "What?" So there's this story about this little white boy who went to these black people house and started like beating on their door. Yeah, this is on YouTube. I'm talking about here on YouTube. It's a new feature that they rolled out a couple weeks ago. They don't tell us nothing around here, but I watched some of the people, the techie YouTube people, and I saw a demonstration of it maybe about 2 weeks ago, maybe about a week or two ago. And I was talking to Really Be and Abby Reviews about it, and we said that we was going to try it out one day. So we might could get you involved and I have a whole like round robin. Like I could start off with my silly Saturday and then just send them all over to y'all and stuff like that. Sounds pretty cool. Ciao. So I'm gonna see if I can pull the video up and have y'all watch it. Hold on, y'all, because I need y'all to see this video, dear God above. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Because it's a whole mess, y'all. It is a whole mess. Just a whole goddamn mess. Um, Hold on, y'all. Let me try to facilitate this for y'all. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of new features. I saw all of them, but I think that transferring or cross channel redirects that's probably the best one. Um, Hold on. I hate this stupid thing where it makes you keeps making me have to get this stupid code, and it's stupid. But anyway, but y'all, this video is wild, y'all. This thing is wild, y'all. Um, so I want y'all to see it, so y'all don't think I'm making this stuff up. Now watch. Here I am. I want my stuff to work. Hey, Patty Duke, my love. They did, from what I understand. I have an update on the story, Patty Duke. Got an update. Hey, Diamond Pearl Jim. So, all right. So let me play this video. I think I might be able to make this work, y'all. Might be able to make this work. Let's try to get this popping. Let's share screen. All right. I don't know why that background's still up there, but we're gonna leave it up there for that background looks so like off. Like, why is that back? Hold on, let me change that back. That's gonna bother my spirit with them house skanks. Let me change it to something I like. All right, there we go. All right, back there we go. So, and let me take my so y'all can see everything. Let me take that overlay down so you can see it. All right, take this overlay down real quick. All right, so where's that? Wait, where's the? Hold on, y'all. I'm supposed to be showing you the video. I don't showed y'all the wrong thing. Hold on, y'all. Wrong hole, fool. Remember that from Don't Be a Minute? Wrong hole, fool. I should have had this already set up, but I didn't. Listen, don't judge me. I should have had this already set up. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right. All right, computer, act right today. Don't act up today. Okay, please act right. God, know how my computer get.
Hey guys, so check out this video of this little boy coming to my house, beating on my door with a whip, trying to attack my daughter. Take a look at this. Also, please like, share, and comment.
Little boy, you better get your ass from off my porch beating on my door like this. I will call the police. You need to leave. Don't you ever beat on my goddamn door like that. Go. Okay.
So as the video progresses, my husband goes over to speak to his
The
father about
neighbor
what just took
does
place.
across the street.
Take a look at this.
You got video?
Come over here.
Not really. We have it on video. All right, get off my property. Seriously.
He has a gun behind his back.
Because you ain't coming over here talking nicely. You're accusing my son. I'm showing you the video.
We're showing you the video.
The door. You ain't showing me the video of me scratching your car. Get off my plan.
Hey guys, so check out this video of this
So that's the
little boy.
So that's the video, y'all. That is crazy. Listen. Now here's the part that where it gets a little more there. To break this down, okay, let's break some of this down. Let me give you the update on the story, and then we can break it down after I give you the update on the story. Okay, I do have an update on the story. So the update on the story is and let me read this way. It says they the family's last name, the black family, is Nash. So it says the Nashes called the police, um, and were told no charges could be filed on the boy because he was a 9-year-old, too young to face criminal mischief charges. However, TMZ reports that the Kaufman County Constable Precinct 2 Chief Administrator Jason Johnson confirmed. Oh, wait, I forgot about the shooting part. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm missing a whole part. Hold on. Let's see. This is why I should read it from the beginning, because there's a whole shebang that we're missing. Let me start it back from the beginning. Okay. Start from the beginning. This is from, and I got my source is the Atlanta Black Star. All right. The parents of the black girl, Carissa Nash, and her of the black woman, I should say, Carissa Nash, and her husband D Nash, say they posted the video to highlight how local law enforcement told them the boy is too young to face criminal penalties. But the boy's father, Brian Thomas Brunson, is not, and he later would be arrested for his actions in the aftermath of the incident. The kid, quote, the kid comes to my door with a whip looking for my 9-year-old daughter, then puts a big ass scratch on our Audi. Baby, they got a whole Audi. These people got money. Ain't got time for you to be playing around. And that's what the mother, Carissa, said, wrote of the incident that took place on Thursday, March 12th. This was just last Thursday. In Kaufman County, Texas. She goes on to say that the police came out. She said the police came out and tells us it'll work itself out since he is moving soon, meaning the neighbor across the street. She also communicated what happened when they went to the child's home, saying that when her husband returned, the two of them went to talk to when her husband returned home, because the husband wasn't home at the time, the two of them went to go talk to the child and his family about the damages done to their vehicle. Because it wasn't just a beating with the whip on their door. The little boy put scratches all over their Audi. Anyway, first the mom says she could hear the boy's father tell him to lie and say he is not home. But minutes later, the man emerged and, quote, comes to the door with a gun, end quote. The wife goes on to say he almost shot himself and his daughter standing behind him. That's what, based on how he was holding the gun. Where am I at? The couple posted a video of their visit to the 9-year-old's home on YouTube. In the footage, D, that's the black father, is seen talking to the white father, who says, and we saw that part, who says the reason why he has a Ruger semi-automatic pistol is because they have had beef before. D then attempts to show the man the ring video of what transpired at their home. But Brunson is the white dude. Brunson tells them to leave his property. An argument ensues between the two men in Brunson's driveway, and the boy's father places. Why am I thinking keep jumping? Why am I thinking keep jumping? Hold on, y'all. Where did it just go? Oh, here it is right here. An argument ensues between two men in Brunson's driveway. The two men in Brunson's driveway, and the boy's father places the firearm on the ground. When he picks it up, he accidentally pulls the trigger. Accidentally pulls the trigger. Hey, really, B. And the camera records the sound of a shot. Carissa is heard saying, "Y'all is so violent." That's the black mama. The Nashes called the police and were told no charges could be filed on the boy because he was a 9-year old, too young to face criminal mischief charges. However, TMZ reports that the Kaufman County Constable Precinct 2 Chief Administrator Jason Johnson confirmed the bullet almost struck Brunson's own daughter, who was standing behind him. The father reportedly was hit with a felony charge of deadly conduct. The Nashes, who have made multiple somewhat inconsistent social media posts about why the boy was at their door, say it all started because the upset boy claimed he got into a fight with the couple's 13-year-old son. Although another narrative says it was their 9-year-old girl while he was coming home from school. The couple contends it would have been impossible for the son to be involved because the two minors attend separate schools. Quote, the kid claimed he was walking home and was jumped by our son. Our son is 13 years old. He gets out of school 2 hours after the 9-year-old gets out of school. So there's no way our son could have touched or even seen the 9-year-old kid, end quote. That's what the black father said. Dia and Carissa Nash both took to Instagram with videos offering an account of what precipitated Thursday's event, saying the white boy and his 9-year-old and their 9-year-old daughter Jordan had tussled earlier that day. Quote, we spoke with a group of kids that walk home with a 9-year-old, with our 9-year-old as with the 9-year-old as well as my daughter, Jordan Nash, and she defended herself. So that's the claim. And she defended herself. Where am I at? Where am I at? I keep losing my place, y'all. These stupid blogs have these ads that make the screen keep jumping. Compass 13. Where did I leave off? Oh, here it is right here. And she was defending herself. We spoke with with a group of kids that walk home with the 9-year-old and my daughter. This is a mess. This I just hate it. It's bothering my eyes at this point. That's basically because I got to close this. It's hurt my eyes. I'm sorry, y'all. Just the way this page just keeps I can't even read it because every time I read 3 words, it jumps up, down, sideways. So here's the story. The black couple, the Nashes, are saying that their 9-year-old daughter and the 9-year-old white boy got into a little tussle. It was walking home from school. Words were said. They said that the 9-year-old girl was defending herself, and maybe she put the ones and twos on them, 2 to the head, 3 to the body. Hey, Abby, hey, Amber. After that, because the white boy got his behind beat, the white boy went over there with whip in hand, say, "Oh, I'm here for all of the smoke," and took a whip to the door of these black people. Now, when the black mama told him to get his ass away from her house, maybe on the way back to his house, he, put the whip and started striking the side of their car because he messed up the side of their car. Okay. Black daddy go over there. Black daddy say, "Why the hell is your goddamn son over here bothering my at my door with some goddamn whip? I'll fuck you and your child up." Now he ain't say that. I don't know if he said that, but I'm just interpreting for comedic value. And so now the white guy is making the story that, oh, my little 9-year-old boy went over there because he had an issue with your 13-year-old son. And they ain't got nothing to do with the 13-year-old son. Because the black people are like, wait a minute, my 13-year-old son get out 2 hours after your 9-year-old son. So he wouldn't even saw your little 9-year-old boy. So what are you talking about? Your son got whooped by a girl. Don't be mad. Your son ain't got no hands, okay? Your son ain't got no hands. He got his ass whooped by this black girl. And so now he wanted to come over and get whips and stuff and try to beat the black girl with a whip so he could have a more, as he would think, fair advantage. And because the black mama wouldn't let him in the house to get the girl, then he decided to take out his violence on the black people cop. Black daddy go over there. White man comes to the door with his piece in his hand. What? We got smoke? Is it a problem? Black man say, listen, I don't want all of this. I just need you to have your child and keep your child away from my goddamn house. After that, put I've almost said put lipstick. I'm reading Red Lipstick Club podcast. What's up, Red Lipstick Club podcast? Tried to put the gun on the ground. Gun goes on the ground. He tried to pick the gun back up, and as he's picking the gun back up, he pulls the trigger mistakenly, but it was pointed the wrong way and almost shot his daughter, who was standing behind him. Just a mess. Control your kids, okay? That being said, y'all in the great state of Texas. See, this is why you got to be clear. You in the great state of Texas, where it's the fucking wild, wild west for real. There is no holds barred in terms of who, what, where, when, and how somebody can get, garner, use, and operate a gun. So I understand black man defending his family and so forth and going over, because I'm sure when he went in that house, Carissa, the wife, was like, you need to go over there and handle that, because he brought his punk ass over here and whipped our door. Do you see what he did to our car? That is my car that I go to the beauty salon with to make all them hoes jealous that I got me a A8 and them hoes are over there driving a Toyota Tercel. Don't you know I need to be over here flexing with my Audi A8? Because you can only flex if you got the A8 or bigger, okay? You need to go over there and get some straightening, because now we got to go get this whole car fixed, okay? Anyway. But when you go over there, you know white people can't fight. You know good and hell well. His son done got his ass whooped by your daughter, the same age as the son. So you know they ain't got no hands. You know they can't fight. They ain't about none of that smoke. So what do? They do like their good friends in blue. They get the gun. So now they want to blow you off the earth because they ain't got no hands. Instead of you taking your little Johnny out back and showing him how to do 2 to the head, 3 to the body, preparing him to use these good hands next time so he'll have this smoke, or you doing the real right thing, which is to teach little boys that they should not be putting their hands on little girls. See, that's the first lesson that was supposed to be taught. But since y'all didn't teach that lesson, you're going to have to teach something. Yeah. Thank y'all for y'all memberships. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Red Lipstick Club. Thank you so much, Fred J. Thank y'all so much. You ain't do none of that. You ain't teach them nothing. You just came out here with the punk shit. And so your punk ass can't fight either. So what you do, you come to the door gunning. See, this is how I know you ain't about that life. Because y'all know I always say real girls do real things. How I know your punk ass ain't about that life? Because you came to the door with the gun behind your back. If you really was about this life, you come to the door, guns are blazing. We got issue. Because y'all said y'all done had smokes. Now the story goes that they done had smoke for some time now. This ain't the first time they done had smoke. So there's the history. Baby, if you really is about that life, but you a punk ass, you ain't about that life. You a bitch ass punk ass. If you was about that life, you come to the door, open the door. Can I help you? What? Call the police there. You do it. I'm over here in my house. You at my door. I answer my door with the gun. What you want? But no, your punk ass got it behind your back. Then you try to put it on the ground. Then you try to pick it back up, and you almost shot your goddamn daughter. How's that working out? A mess. Take this whip and go over there and whip her. You know, he probably did. I guarantee you. Because where would he get the whip from? Who in 2021 just has a whip? They not stand over in farmland. You know, they stand over in a residential area, okay? It's not like they got cattle out back and shit like that. They're over there in a residential area. What the fuck are you doing with a whip? What is the whole? I mean, you and your wife got some BDSM shit going on? Because that's the only reason I can see y'all having a whip. You know, scary ass white men be into that kind of BDSM shit. Talk about beat me and everything. So now you don't went and grabbed the whip from you and your wife's room. It got nasty coochie juices and all types of other sex juices all over it. And you give that to your little child. Just a mess. Just a mess. Who uses whips? A whole ass whip in 2022. I'm not gonna tell y'all in the back of my mind. Y'all know what keeps playing in my mind? Let's let it whip. Let's whip it, baby. Let's whip it right. Let's whip it, baby. Whip it all. Not forget to chill. All night. I ain't got no voice. Just let it whip it, baby. Let's whip it right. Let's whip it, baby. Whip it all night. All night. I don't got no voice to hit the high part. Anyway, so the man I've been arrested on felony charges. A mess. I'm now is the time to take a piece of candy because everything else is even more spiky than this. Just prepare yourselves. Let's go ahead and let's regulate sugar levels now. Oh yes, I mean the whole program is our sugar spike segment, but let's officially do this. So it's time. Go ahead and regulate your sugar levels. It is now time. Go ahead and whip out a piece of candy, get something. It's all downhill from here. All downhill. It's all downhill from here. Okay. So, hey Anton. I know Anton, you be in the bushes and you really catch a lot. I'm glad you're here, Anton. Glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Yeah. I mean, y'all can fill in the blanks. Let me hurry up. We got 30 minutes, y'all, before we got to go and let Really Be go live. We got 30 minutes to get through all our sugar spikes. I didn't even know I was going to take that long. Anyway. So I talked about this. I didn't get a chance to talk about this because I was out of town. So this is old, but I just want to be able to officially talk about this and get it off my agenda because I never got a chance to talk about it. So y'all had this we are gonna try it out. We're absolutely gonna do it. I've been talking to Really Be about doing it Really Be at every and we can have you involved. We can have a whole tag team situation one night where we all try it out, try to work out the kinks and just pass the baton and throw everybody off, just throw everybody to the next channel. Let me toss y'all over here to Tabitha. Let me toss y'all over here to Really Be. If we had it worked out today, then all Really Be would have to do is go over there and start up. And then I would end my live and I just toss all y'all over there to Really Be. We have to try it. We'll see. So I didn't get to talk about this last week. So last week they had the whole vote, ceremonial vote on the codifying of Roe v. Wade. So y'all can't vote to protect women's rights, but conveniently, y'all managed to protect punk ass Supreme Court justices with their level brand of fuckery, right? Unanimous. Ain't nobody vote no against it. Oh, there was unanimous consent on both sides to vote yes for that. Y'all see where this is going, right? Oh, I forgot to talk about how also last week y'all's girl, not my girl, y'all's girl, Susan Collins, little Susie, she called the police because she felt afraid for her safety and threatened last week because of sidewalk chalk. Because they had wrote people in her great state of Maine wrote on the sidewalk with sidewalk chalk about, hey girl, what you doing? You ain't doing us no justice over here. You over here voting people into the Supreme Court that has now, and they told her the people of Maine is not here for you, girl. That ain't what they said. I knew at one point I didn't know the message, but it was nothing threatening. Even when she called the police looked at it and said, there's nothing really threatening about this. Why are you calling us? But she called the police nonetheless and said she needed all kinds of child, that's my notification. I just got my Really Be notification. Y'all know she go live at 6:30. We gotta hurry up. Y'all see how Really Be rushing me? Y'all see how she do? She be rushing me. Anyway, Susan Collins, punk ass. You, where's your backbone, Susan Collins? You bent down and acquiesced to the will of your party to get Kavanaugh and Coney Barrett and Gorsuch in there. Stand in it. Baby, you stood in it at that time. You got to stand in it now. I don't give a shit, Susan Collins. You scared of sidewalk chalk? Let me guess. The little girls across the street playing hopscotch scare you too? You're calling the police for the hopscotch girl? Hello, 911. What's your emergency? Yes, I feel threatened. Please come send someone now. What is your emergency, man? I am about to be accosted. These girls are across the street. Baby, they got this stuff in their hand and they are coming toward my house. Oh my God, please come there, cut me closer. They are they're right outside my gate, and I am so afraid for my safety. Please, ma'am, do they have a weapon? Yes, they have a weapon. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They're taking the weapons out. They are brandishing the weapons. Oh my God, they've gotten on all fours and they are on the ground with their weapons and they're drawing on the ground and they're putting some little message on the ground. I am so afraid. Oh my God, they're picking up rocks. Oh my God, they have rocks in their hand. The little girl threw the rock on the ground and now she's jumping on the boxes that they drew with the weapons. Oh my God. Susan Collins and sidewalk chalk. You are afraid of sidewalk chalk, but have no fear of what these new Supreme Court justices are about to do to people all across the fruited plains. A mess. I just wanted to give y'all that update. And see, the bullshit to me is y'all Democrats are over here fighting and windmilling and jumping through hoops to pass this law, talking about you need to protect Supreme Court justices from the violent, and they called the protesters for Roe v. Wade violent. Mind you, there was no violence to speak of. There was no violence. But what happened on January 6th was just a regular day. Y'all got no smoke for the January 6th people. All the smoke for the people trying to fight for rights to their bodies non-violently. And the Dems are backing these people. And the Dems are 100% behind this fuck shit. Really be, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna be off by 6:30. Really be, I'm gonna do my best to be off by 6:30. Really be. I still got to get to Buffalo. I'm gonna try to center myself really be and not take too long on Buffalo, but we're gonna be over there. When and if really be we get this thing tackled down with the transferring of the people, I will be able to just transfer all my people over there. You see what I'm saying? Just go ahead and say, hey, boom, and in my live, and they all come over there to you, and you good. See, we're gonna work that out. Don't worry, we got this. We're gonna work that out. So that's Susan Collins, y'all. She got all the smoke for hopscotch. Double Dutch is next. I mean, because we don't got no. They have weapons. They have weapons. They're coming to hang me. Oh my God! They have pulled out their weapons of choice. These ropes. What are they doing with these ropes? Oh my God! Oh my God! What are they doing with the ropes? Ma'am, they're playing double dutch. But why do they need two of them? Why do they need two ropes? Because that's how you do double dutch. I'm just saying. Just saying. Hide and seek is next. Hide and seek. Listen, we coming up. Hopscotch, double dutch, hide and seek, freeze tag, baby. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Don't let them do the little Tweety Lee thing. That's assault with the deadly weapon right there. Just a mess. Just a goddamn mess. This is what y'all got going on. No fear and no smoke for Supreme Court that is doing away with women's rights. They're doing away with things to protect LGBTQ. They're doing away with things that protect Black people and all kinds of people. You got no smoke for police forces out there murdering Black people and causing the genocide of a whole group of people in this nation. But the goddamn hopscotch! Oh my God, the sidewalk chalk! That goddamn hopscotch! Oh my God! That goddamn double dutch! Oh my God! Somebody come get them! They're playing freeze tag! Hopscotch, freeze tag? Oh no. No parts of it. A whole ass insurrection to overthrow the government? Oh, we're here for it. A whole genocide of a whole group of people? Oh, we're here for all of the smoke. Women no longer having rights to their body? Oh, we're here for all of that. That doesn't scare us at all. But the hopscotch, the double dutch, the freeze tag, and the hide and seek, baby, we don't want no parts of that. Stay tuned. Monopoly is next. They're going after board games. Net, baby. Listen, y'all know that little pointy thing on the cannon is on Monopoly. You could use that as a daily weapon. You could stab somebody right in the jugular with that little pointy part of the cannon, or the pointy part on the wheelbarrow. The little handles on the wheelbarrow, baby. The wheelbarrow on Monopoly, please be clear. That is a deadly, baby. Susan, you better not bring no Monopoly board around Susan Collins' office. Baby, see if you don't get tackled to the ground. Baby, you go over to Susan Collins' office at the at the city, at the Capitol building. Talk about you want to play a game of Monopoly and see if Secret Service and some people, the Capitol Police, don't come tackle you to the ground. What the hell you going with that goddamn wheelbarrow? Give me this goddamn cannon. Dog, no, you would not be using this dog today. No, give me this. Just a mess. Can you imagine the paper cuts you could do with the Monopoly money? Think of the damage you could do with Monopoly money. I'm afraid for the safety of the United States Senator from the great state of Maine, Miss Susan Collins. I'm afraid for her safety. That the paper cut. Listen, I heard the little $500 Monopoly bill is thicker than the other one, so it can give you a real paper cut. Baby, y'all better understand, it's real in these streets. I'm just saying. You say the man on the horse will take out the jugular. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better understand. You don't even talk about what you do with the dice. Hmm. Or the cards that you use to get your real estate. Baby, you could use them things like ninja stars. Boom. Like ninja stars. Just throw them shit to somebody and catch you right in the eye. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She already fragile. She be talking so fragile when she talks to the people like the child. That woman is afraid. Let me move on. We got to get over to really be y'all. Y'all just got me over here distracted. Just distracted. So y'all, the stories just get more spiky. I'm just trying to be funny because the stories get so much more spiky. Like, what is happening in this country? God. So here's our next story, dear God. Kentucky, I be scared for her too. Baby, her voice be all shaking and stuff. Like mama look like she be ready to go on to glory at any point, okay? Them houses, listen, I done got scratched by the edge of them houses in Monopoly. Listen, y'all know the corners on the roof to the houses, the hotels, baby. Listen, them corners to the hotels, to the houses, baby. Trying to tell you, listen. I don't know what the hell she'll do if she go to a black cookout and see how they slap the cards to the on the table during the game of bid whist or a game of spades. The way they be slapping them cards on the table, that's assault on a tree. And when you assault a tree, you might as well be assaulting a human because they care more about the tree than they do about black people. Baby, that's a whole ass reason to call in the National Guard the way they be slapping them cards down in bid whist and spades. Baby, you had a whole National Guard out there. You bring her to the cookout. I'm just saying. You go have the whole National Guard. When they hit that card with their baby, you had a whole National Guard out there. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. Let me get to this next story. You're distracting me. Oh, dear God. All right. We got to focus. Susan Collins and her assault on all childhood games, all games whatsoever. We would be playing no games around these bars. No games at all. Playing no games. Anyway, I'm not doing this with y'all. Let me read this story so I can get to our next story. Y'all got me over here dying. All right. This is a serious story. Listen, I'm telling y'all, them ninja stars, them cars, that park place. That park place one. Baby, like a ninja star. Woo. Y'all got me over here dying. Crying, laughing, playing with y'all. All right. This story says, the title says Kentucky middle school students asked to write letters to imaginary friend struggling with homosexuality. No problems there. Just from the title, you can already see how this is going downhill. The students were asked to convince their friend that they are not gay using lessons from the Bible. This is in school, but you got a problem with me teaching about Nat Turner and what he did in Virginia. I can't teach no parts of Nat Turner and real history that really happened in this country. I can't teach no parts of the fact that y'all enslaved a whole lot of people in school at all. I can't even have a child mention that they might be having an issue with their sexuality. But in the great state of Kentucky, Well, y'all got all this smoke for CRT and y'all got all this smoke for LGBTQ youth. You want these middle school students to write a letter to their imaginary friend who's struggling. Not a real friend, an imaginary friend. We just gonna make it up because we just want to do this. We need an example to put in the papers. And in the assignment, the students were asked to convince their friend that they are not gay using lessons from the Bible. Middle school students at a private Christian school in Kentucky last week were sent home with an assignment to write a letter to an imaginary friend, quote, struggling with homosexuality. Now, whole bookmark that. If y'all remember, we had a story about the opening. I think it was on Teacher Project 2.0. Really be able to remind me if it was here or on Teacher Project 2.0. Well, we had the story about them opening 150 schools in, I believe it was the great state of Kentucky, where they have freaking 150 schools opening that are supposed to be indoctrinating the children of the, and I'd say it right, indoctrinating the children of those schools about all of their evangelical Christian things and how horrible CRT is. We talked all about that on another video. So I pays to be here anyway. Using teachings from the Bible, students were asked to persuade their friend in no less than 8 sentences they are not gay. Quote, the aim of your letter should be to lovingly and compassionately speak truth to the person you're talking to in a way that does not approve of any sin, reads a homework assignment to children at Christian Academy of Louisville. That was first flagged by a community member on Twitter. Quote, modern day education assignment at Christian Academy of Louisville Middle School. Write a letter to your, that was the tweet. They put the tweet up there. Sorry about that. So Kentucky business owner J.P. Davis told the Louisville Courier-Journal that a close friend whose child attends Christian Academy of Louisville had shown him the assignment and was, quote, visibly and understandably upset about the assignment, end quote. She doesn't know how to handle it, and her kid's upset, Davis said. In a series of follow-up tweets, David completed the assignment herself, writing a letter addressed to his 7th grade self, who had been afraid to come out as gay. Now, Davis, who's the let me give you some background. Davis, who's the business owner, is gay. And when his child came home with it, he said, you don't write nothing. Because the child, he does have a child, and his child knows about his father's sexuality or whatnot. And so he said, you ain't going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to write a letter to my 7th grade self who didn't know about what I had going on back then. And it goes on to talk about, it has excerpts from the letter where he says, I'm sorry, you can't be yourself. Davis wrote to his younger self, I'm sorry, adults teach something is wrong with you. Stay strong. You'll find out by being yourself and staying strong, things really work out for you. And, they had some really nice things that they talked about in the letter. But it doesn't stop the fact that this is happening. This is happening. Wait, no. Tap it that we're saying it if we're going to write letters telling the, quote, imaginary friend that we're not gay and using biblical references to do that. That's when you're allowed to do it. We cannot address real people. Now, you can't address real students who may be LGBTQ, and who may need counseling, or may need someone to talk to, or may need an advocate, or someone that they can, open up to. We can't address real students, but we can make up fictional students who we conveniently are making the fictional student gay, and now we have to write letters to them telling them that we're not, because we got to reestablish that we're not. And by us establishing, writing a letter to you to explain to you that we're not. So wait, let me get this. Let me make sure I follow. I just want to follow this for y'all. You're telling a student that he needs to make up a fictional character who's gay, just to tell them that you're not. What? I told y'all I was gonna get real sugar spiky in here. Real sugar spiky. A mess. This what y'all have going on in these yet to be United States of America. Now y'all see why I gotta have these goddamn sugar spikes all the goddamn time. God damn it. Oh shit, I almost got hit by one of them ninja stars, one of them Monopoly real estate cards. I had to dodge one of them things. I ain't gonna lie, I have messed around and stepped on one of the houses or hotels in Monopoly, and it will damn near draw blood. You can almost draw blood from if you step on one of them houses or hotels in Monopoly. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Anyway, so we have a whole issue now, because now, coupled with gas prices through the roof, now we have to add to that the baby shortage formula. So let me get this right. Y'all want to force women to have babies because y'all think that they don't have the right not to have those babies. But when the baby come out, you don't give a shit about the baby. And now, hey, Nafisa's daughter, that baby has to starve to death because we have shortages in baby formula. See, I told y'all it's not about any of this. Because if you were that hell bent on the babies and all of that, wouldn't you make sure there's formula there? Governor Hot Wheels, who's leading the charge in this? Governor Hot Wheels, who's leading the charge in this? Here's the state. Republican Governor Gregory Abbott, Governor Hot Wheels, was widely condemned Thursday for his comment and joint statement with the National Border Patrol Council complaining about the Biden administration feeding migrant children in U.S. custody amid a national shortage of infant formula. Governor Hot Wheels, I'm sorry, let me read this right. Quote, Governor Abbott and the National Border Patrol Council are literally demanding that the government lock babies in cages and then starve them of the sustenance they need to survive, tweeted Carl Takei, a senior staff attorney at the ACLU. Quote, I can't come up with the words to describe how despicable and inhumane this is. Listen, what do you expect from these people? That young man said that he had a problem, that we got a whole baby formula shortage out here. and y'all feeding migrant kids. The hell you think they need to eat for? They don't need to goddamn eat. We ain't in the business of feeding migrant kids. Now we're in the business of forcing you to pop that migrant child out. We are definitely in the business of ensuring and making sure that no matter what you do, or you're gonna have this migrant child. But what we're not in the business of is feeding said migrant child once that child is born. Let me read y'all part of this statement. This is an official statement with letterhead and all from Governor Greg Abbott. Letterhead and all. And it says for immediate distribution, May 12th, 2022. Governor Abbott, what is that? I'll have to read that later. Governor Abbott, National Border Patrol Council released a joint statement on Biden administration providing baby formula to illegal immigrants amid national shortage. Austin Governor Greg Abbott and National Border Patrol. This is an official release, y'all. Official letterhead and all. Governor Greg Abbott and National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd today issued a joint statement on the Biden administration providing baby formula to illegal immigrant holding facilities as American parents scramble amid a nationwide shortage of the product. Quote, children are our most vulnerable, precious Texans and deserve to be put first. Yet President Biden has turned a blind eye to parents across America who are facing the nightmare of a nationwide baby formula shortage. While mothers and fathers stare at empty grocery store shelves in a panic, the Biden administration is happy to provide baby formula to illegal immigrants coming across our southern border. This is yet another one in a long line of reckless, out of touch priorities to from the Biden administration when it comes to securing our border and protecting Americans. Our children deserve a president who puts their needs and survival first, not one who not one who gives critical supplies to illegal immigrants before the very people he took an oath to serve. End quote. A sitting, and I do stress, sitting governor in these yet to be United States of America. Sitting governor. He is sitting because he can't get up. But all jokes aside, so what you're saying is this child who through no fault of their own is here, didn't ask to be here, didn't say mom. This infant child did not say, Mom, Dad, whomever is taking me, you better take me across this border to the United States. Hell, they don't even know they're in the United States. They don't even know where they are. And so what you expect to happen is to allow this innocent child to starve to death. Oh, I'm gonna get there. Tabitha, don't worry, I'm gonna get there. This is the nonsense that we're talking about today. But we got people who be worried about all the wrong things. I've heard more people talking about the fact that Drew from Real Housewives of Atlanta's husband may or may not be into entering some male's booty shoot than they are about starving babies. But I'm just saying. So we know a lot of this comes because Governor Hot Wheels stopped a plant from making baby formula, one of the large plants. It's just a whole mess. Um, let me read you some more. So, baby formula manufacturer Abbott Nutrition on Monday said it had reached an agreement with the Food and Drug Administration on a path to restart operations at its plant. The facility has been shuttered for more than 3 months while the FDA investigated whether powdered formula from the plant caused four babies to contract a rare bacterial illness. Two of them died, and a subsequent FDA inspection found unsanitary conditions at the plant. Greg Abbott said the FDA has not been able to definitively link its formula. I'm sorry, not Governor Abbott. Wrong Abbott. Abbott, in terms of Abbott Nutrition, the company, just serendipitous that it's the same last name. Anyway, Abbott Nutrition said that the FDA has not been able to definitively link its formula to the illnesses. The company said it has been making corrective improvements to address the FDA's concerns. Once the FDA confirms the initial requirements for startup have been met, Abbott said it could restart the site within 2 weeks. The company did not immediately disclose what the requirements were, but added that the consent agreement needs to be cleared by a judge. The facility produces Similac, Elecare, Element, Alimentum, and several other of the top powdered formulas. The shutdown has significantly worsened an already strained supply chain of infant baby formula and left parents scrambling, with many being forced to ration food or travel for hours to obtain formula. Retailers are also instituting purchasing limits to manage inventory. Listen, let's talk about the fact that right, it's only here because I heard that moms can go to Amazon, switch from US to Canada and order for they can. That is and I saw something over the weekend where Canada said we have more than enough and if people want they can get some, but the bureaucracy of American politics won't let that happen. Just a mess. Just a goddamn mess. And see the problem is the whole situation about baby formula is ridiculous anyway. You could buy 2 cans of baby formula and pay over $100. I'm not making this up. For 2 cans of baby formula and pay over $100. Y'all, ladies, y'all know powdered baby formula is some of the most expensive things in a grocery store. They literally keep them locked up because they're so expensive. And so you think that they're not going to become even more expensive. So coupled with the fact that you are forcing people to have children, you don't want to provide them with the resources to get a living wage. So you're going to keep a minimum wage at a stage where it's hard for them to take care of themselves, much less neonatal care and all of those things. Coupled with now that that child is here, they have to be fed. And for whatever reason, I may not be able to. Some women aren't able to produce breast milk, and some women, the doctor, they may have illnesses or they may have things going on in their body where it's not advantageous for them to breastfeed, so they have to get powdered baby formula. And so now we have a system that's forcing you to have a child, then don't give you the resources with which to take care of that child. And now, if you have to get powdered baby formula, you got to damn near rob Peter to pay Paul just to feed this child, which is an endless cycle of poverty. That is an endless cycle of poverty. It is systemic, it is intentional, it is deliberate. You would think that something as necessary as the food that you need to feed a baby, a child, would be given away, much less at a low cost. But no, it's the complete opposite. But in the next breath, you're gonna tell me you don't have a price, you don't have a choice in whether or not to have this child. You got the money to help me pay for this child? I'm sorry, I gotta get. Let me hurry up. I ain't even got to Buffalo yet. And really be it's probably already getting ready to go live. This is a mess, but this is what we're talking about. They've been listen, Nafisa's daughter, they've been playing politics with infants and babies for years. People just have never said anything. They've been playing politics with this for it's an endless systemic cycle that proliferates itself. A mess. So we had the tragedy in Buffalo, right? That happened. And it's so much going on there. I was reading stuff this weekend about it. I was reading stuff yesterday about it. And India Walton, our girl who ran for mayor up there, I saw her. She did a great live on Democracy Now, and she was speaking to the fact that that area, that black area where they are, was considered for many decades a food desert. Go with me now here, because see, there's some underlying issues here. That area was considered a food desert because in that part of New York City, they were trying not, well, not New York City, New York State, I should say, in blue, liberal, progressive New York State. They were doing everything they could to keep resources and things from black people. There were no large supermarkets in that area for decades. It was literally classified a food desert because families had to either drive very long distances to get to a supermarket or catch the public transportation to do that. And so what ends up happening is when that store opened some years ago, it was the only one. It's the only, they said it is the only supermarket in that area. So naturally, all of the black community goes to that supermarket. And I call it, they do the Publix things. And when I say Publix, I'm talking about the public supermarket thing. A lot of these high end chain food supermarkets, I should say, they'll say, "Oh, I'm not opening that area under the guise of these black people, and we're concerned about um, um, people stealing and vandalism, and we're concerned about the safety of our products and stuff like white people don't steal." So we had this food desert, and so you finally get the supermarket there some years ago, but now you have situations like this going on. Now I'll get to the part where we have this death and stuff going on, but for the black people left there, they're going to have to close that supermarket for some time. It's going to be weeks before that supermarket goes back because they got to do all types of investigations and forensics and shut that down for a while. And now we have another food desert in that area. Now those same black people won't have anywhere to go except for miles and miles away in order to get food. So even if before we talk to the racism and things like that, let's talk about the systemic racism that even got us that even before we get to the mass killing. Let's talk about that. And now we have a whole lot of black people yet again that won't be able to get resources. For a lot of people, they do go to their local supermarket pharmacy in order to get their prescription drugs because let's be honest, it's cheaper than a Walgreens. It's a lot of times it's cheaper there than it is at a Walgreens or Rite Aid or Dwayne Reed or CVS or whatever. And so now they don't have that anymore. And so now we have a community bereft of the resources that they need to sustain themselves. Now, the other part about it is this: you got you got systemic racism bred into the fabric of this country yet again. You got this 18-year-old white boy who did what most white people do: indoctrinate themselves. They get bored, they ain't got nothing to do. So what do? Oh, I find something to do with my life, which is to think about ways that I feel like I am a victim. And he bought into that whole great replacement situation. You know, white people have been throwing that thing around for years. The fact that they feel like they're going to lose the majority in this country and become a minority, and that scares them, and they call it the great replacement. That's why when you had the whole situation in Charlottesville at University of Virginia, they were chanting, "Jews will not replace us." And they kept on naming different groups that they said would not replace us. And these were young white men. These were middle-aged and old white men. These were college-age white men. And here you have another 18-year-old white male that's believing this same bullshit. And that's why I keep telling y'all, if you're expecting it to get better, it is getting worse. That this Generation Z is far worse than they are definitely in terms of their level of racism and their ability and to go and act upon that racism is far worse than their parents. You got to go back to either their grandparents or great grandparents when you think about the brazenness of Generation Z white folks. They are brash, they are brazen, they are here for all of the smoke, and they are ready to take people out. Much more so than their parents. You got to go back, like I said, to their grandparents and great grandparents. Magically, though, he made it to the arraignment. He made it to a bond hearing and arraignment, right? Nobody said we're gonna take him out. Oh, he made it in handcuffs. I wonder if they took him to go get a bite to eat on his way, to the police station. Did they high five him in the car? Because I imagine some things like that probably went on. This is a whole Dylan Roof situation again, where Dylan Roof went and researched and did reconnaissance and stuff on the victims and Mother Emanuel. And he went and did. He had been studying, doing research, and this 18-year-old boy did the same thing. He went and they said he had already been there a couple of days. Went there the day before to do some reconnaissance and make sure this was the right target and scope out how he was going to do it, what time of day, and all of this, that, and the third. You see what I'm talking about? This stuff is ingrained, but magically he made it to an arrangement. A black person say, "Hey, I need to," and before they can finish their sentence, they blown off the face of the earth. But you got a white boy here with full military garb. When I say military garb, I'm talking about with the bulletproof vest. I ain't talking about with camos. I'm talking about I got full military grade bulletproof vests, a whole type of situation going on. Got automatic rifles out here blowing people off the earth, but they don't got nobody's trying to take him out. Nobody was shooting to kill when it came to him. Nobody decided, "Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't know he was a threat," because clearly he wasn't a threat to the right people. Because anytime a black person is, as they say, a threat to a cop or anybody else, or anybody feels, if a cop feels even remotely threatened, when they really ain't, but feels threatened, they shoot to kill, no questions asked. But this young man who murders in mass, ain't no threat there. He don't look like he got a scratch. Y'all ain't even, you ain't even have the decency to even try to tackle him to the ground. You made sure not a hair follicle was missing. You made sure there wasn't a bruise, a scratch, or anything. "Oh, we're gonna handle this the right way. We have to do this the right way. The wheels of justice will prevail here. This is why we have a criminal justice system." Magically, the criminal justice system works now, but for our black asses. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I done kept y'all too long. I really be is waiting for y'all. I'm gonna send y'all over there to her. Listen, y'all. I had to come on. I got so much to say about Buffalo. It's ridiculous, but I ain't gonna belabor the point. I'm gonna send y'all over here to my girl. Really be listen. We about to get out of here. We about to get out of here because I feel a sugar spike coming on. I feel me having a whole tirade over here. Y'all know how I get. Anyway, y'all, I thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for those people who came um and joined my membership today. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know this is what we do over there. We get passionate about this kind of stuff. I'm here. I hope y'all like my little sugar spike little segments. I stole that from Really B. You know, she said, you maybe you try to have some little small snippet segments like I do on with her quick drops. I'll call mine sugar spikes, and we'll go from there. So I'll try and bring y'all more of those as things come up during the day. As I always say before I get out of here, I love y'all. I love on y'all. We're gonna be live at 8 o'clock over on Darren Green TV's channel. We'll be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta on Darren Green TV's channel tonight at 8 o'clock. Y'all welcome to come through and come by. But that's all I got for y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, president, active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Thank y'all so much. I missed y'all this weekend, but I'm back. I'm here. We're here. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.